What is the biggest scam that you have ever heard in your life? Because mine is definitely selling the Eiffel Tower. Twice.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
As the internet has spread around the world, I'm reading more and more stories about how scammers are creating better and better tales. Though not all the stories sound very realistic, people don't just fall for the most believable ones. Like a few days ago I read a weird one that I tried to recreate.
Hello.
Hey babe, how's it going?
The world is cruel. All men are cheaters.
Well, I am not like all men. If you are looking for a serious relationship, you just found the man of your dreams.
Oh my god, I'm so happy XOXO.
What's this weird noise I hear before you start to talk?
Alright babe, I will be honest. I am an astronaut at the International Space Station, and the only way to go home is to pay $30,000 because of the financial cost to return back to yours.
Kinda sus. But why not? Did you get it? Hello? Jesus, not again.
Catalina, you sick! Get help!
Furthermore, there are numerous YouTube channels that address these scams, which give us the possibility to understand how these guys can scam anyone. I mean, literally anyone. Even these YouTube channels can sometimes be scammed. Like Jim Browning, who has one of the biggest YouTube channel of the anti-scammer group, last year was scammed by someone who pretended to be a YouTube support staff and misled him into deleting his own channel.
This is an early version of a video which describes what happened to my YouTube channel at the end of July 2021. You'll see that I was tricked into deleting my channel, and this is the story of exactly how that happened.
Luckily, a few days later his channel has been restored, though this is a very good example of how even a professional can be scammed. But the real question is that,
what the fuck happened with the Eiffel Tower?
although this scam happened about 100 years ago, the story gives us a good insight into how the scams worked back then. In the mid-1920s, Victor Lustig read in the press that due to the expensive maintenance and declining attendance, the city of Paris was planning to close the Eiffel Tower and sell it for scrap metal, which was really far from the truth, since Gustavi...
The baguette minister.
The Eiffel Tower's sustainability was guaranteed not only because it was an iconic status for France, but it also worked as a radio transmitter and receiver. However, Lustig came up with an idea based on the article he read. He decided to sell the Eiffel Tower.
Surprise, motherfucker!
But what was the game plan? First of all, he pretended to be a high-level civil servant and wrote fake letters to scrap metal companies. Then he organized a fake auction with the potential buyers in order to sell the tower. And here was the trick. These potential buyers were Lustig's accomplices, except one businessman who was...
Oh shit, here we go again.
André Poisson.
André took the bait, won the auction and paid around 70,000 francs, which was a lot of money back then. And after the scam, Lustig fled to Austria, since he was afraid that Andrew would report him to the police. When Lustig arrived, he checked the newspapers every day to see if André had notified the police. Although Lustig had a feeling that André wouldn't do it because he was too ashamed. Since several weeks later, Lustig still didn't find a sign that André had notified the police, Lustig returned to Paris later that year to repeat the scam.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And for the second time, he also went so far that he found a victim who would buy the Eiffel Tower. But then suddenly...
FBI, open up!
The police were notified and Lustig had to leave the country to avoid arrest. Victor Lustig committed many scams over the years, once even against Al Capone, knowing the fact that he would be killed if Al Capone realized he was being scammed. In 1935 he was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment and he died in 1947.